This is Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu being emulated at 4x graphics, almost 5K resolution, and again this is Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu which is now being emulated at 2K resolution 1440p, so 2x graphics resolution, and this right here is Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu being emulated in 0.5x resolution which is 360p. Now let me know in the comment section down below, did you guys notice any difference in performance across all the 3 clips which I showed you earlier? The truth is there was no difference in FPS. I even went out and tested the same game on another one of my devices which actually has Snapdragon 888 processor, and still I was getting the same amount of FPS, between 12 to 9 FPS or 12 to 8 FPS, and that's the untold reality of Yuzu emulator Android. The gameplay clips which you saw earlier were recorded on my OnePlus 11 Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, still I was getting only about 8 to 12 FPS, no matter even if I change my CPU accuracy level to auto from accurate, there is literally no difference in performance. Let's go back to settings, let's go to system, and you can see docked mode. If we enable it, the textures should improve, but still we are getting the same amount of FPS. Let's go back and turn off docked mode, and this time I will also change graphics settings. So let's go to graphics accuracy level, I'll set it to extreme accuracy. It's literally supposed to make your game run even slower, but in reality the FPS and performance remains the same. No matter which setting do I enable or disable, we'll still get the same amount of FPS possible. Now this won't be the same case on most of your Android devices. If you try Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu on low-end device, of course you will get very less FPS, but there is some sort of frame capping, which means that no matter how good of a device you might have, or no matter if your device is capable of emulating Let's Go Pikachu at 30 FPS in Skyline emulator, it will still run very poorly on Yuzu emulator Android. Now there is a reason for that. It's because there are some CPU optimization which are lacking for now in this emulator. It's just like how Skyline emulator's Textman update was being worked on to fix graphical issues in many games like FIFA 23, Demon Slayer, etc. It never was released, but I am hoping that the CPU optimizations update of Yuzu emulator will be releasing soon. And once that happens, I don't think that it will happen in one update. I think there will be about 3 to 4 updates which will all improve the performance of emulation on Yuzu. It will be bit by bit. But now let's talk about devices which don't have Adreno GPU, for example processors like MediaTek and Exynos which come with Mali GPU. Now Yuzu emulator is completely unsupported for such GPUs until just few weeks ago when a new update was released which adds beginning support for Mali GPU, G series GPU to be specific. I am guessing now Yuzu should run on Dimensity processors along with some flagship Exynos chips. That's the current level of emulation support which Yuzu provides for Android devices. It's literally poor in terms of performance, and most of you guys always comment down on my videos saying that Skyline is way better in terms of performance. What I want you guys to do is prove me wrong. Comment down below how much FPS are you getting if you are able to emulate Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu on your Android device in Yuzu Android only. Now did you guys notice that I switched up the gameplay from 360p resolution to 5K Ultra HD resolution? Yeah, and still you might have not noticed it because the FPS changes are very minimal. Like I guess only 2 to 3 FPS was decreased after such a major jump, which proves that there is a huge capping of frame rates. I don't know why Yuzu emulator isn't optimizing its performance first before adding support for other GPUs. Like it's just funny, but yeah, they are working at many things at the same time. That may be the reason why the performance is getting ignored for now. Let me come out with the truth that emulating games on Yuzu is very difficult experience for now. For even the early access users, the current gameplay which you are seeing is in Yuzu early access build. So you can't even imagine how the normal version of Yuzu may run, because normal Yuzu tends to have like very little less performance compared to Yuzu early access. But still I hope that the performance gets improved very soon. As I told you guys before, the truth is that it's very time consuming for emulation on Yuzu. Emulation should be something simple and easy. Now let me also give Yuzu some credit where it's due, because in my experience of emulating games on Yuzu, yes, the performance is terrible, but no matter what, the game crashes are minimal on optimized titles. I'm not talking about games like Pokemon Scarlet. If you try emulating it, it will crash. It will definitely crash, not work. Even with Pokemon Sword, it will crash many times. While while rendering shaders, but I am talking about some optimized titles like probably Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, because I didn't face a single crashing issue while emulating this game, Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 4, and in FIFA 23 there were very minimal crashing issues. Well, let me know in the comment section down below again how much FPS do you get while emulating games on Yuzu Android. So see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.